Hey, it's Jacob from MotorAndAutoGroup.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the IO6 radio system. So right now we're on the home screen. You can see if we press the radio button, it's going to take us to the radio. We can switch back and forth. Right here you're going to be able to control the volume and turn the volume on and off. Here we could go back home, and this back button is going to work to take us through pages in the menu. Also, we could use these buttons up here to go to the radio. As you can see, we can switch between satellite, AM, FM, change stations. If we have a certain station in mind, we could just type it in right here using the direct tune feature. We could go through and browse through all the different radio stations. You can see which one you're on right here with the volume button. You can go to the menu, for example, and you can take a look at your settings. This is also available using just the menu button right down here that you can just press. And it'll take you right there. The back button, you can see, took us back to the radio. If we want to get back to the main menu, just hit the home button. We go to the phone. So if you want to set up a Bluetooth, use your phone to play music or something, you just hit pair device. And then you go to the Bluetooth settings on your phone and set it up there. So to use the navigation, we're just going to come over here and hit nav off the home screen. You can see we can zoom in, zoom out, reset. We could search a destination. So for example, we could type in an address. If we're going out of state, we're going to want to change the state first. So once you clear it and start typing in, you can see it's going to narrow it down to a list of options. City's going to work the same. Just start typing in and it's going to narrow it down. Street, it's going to work the same for street too. You just type in the street. But however, rather than just typing the whole thing into the street, you're going to take the house number and put it down here and just break the address into a smaller chunk rather than putting it all right there. So you just put 6th Street there and the house number right there. You can see you go by other things besides just typing in an address. You can do points of interest nearby, fuel and auto, and it's going to give you some options. Food. And also, say for example you go to someone's house a lot, you can actually put them in as a contact and just hit their name to get the directions rather than having to type in their address every time. You can see you could use voice controls up there. You can just explore the map. See, it's really easy to use and simple. And here we can go change our settings. Look at, for example, date and time. We can change that around. We can scroll down, touchscreen, or just tapping there. Valet mode, radio, you can see there's settings for Apple CarPlay and Bluetooth, voice controls. Language, you can really customize the car to meet your needs. Or you go over to weather and just see what's happening. You can see, has it broken down in hours and the different temperatures. You can switch over to a 5-day forecast, for example. Just a good way to know what's going on. There's video, text. You go and type in traffic for certain areas. You can see there's a lot of settings that are just going to help you to control your car, and lots of cool features to use when you're driving. So up here you can see the dashboard, and over on the steering wheel we're going to have voice controls, so we could, for example, press that and say pair phone to set up the Bluetooth on the device. And there's actually something neat up on the windshield that the driver can see, and it's this little screen. And it's going to tell you things like what radio station you're on and how fast you're going. And it's a lot easier to see, but just the camera doesn't do a good job of showing it. And over here you can see these little buttons. And you can see you can move it up and down. You can change what's actually on the screen. You can adjust the brightness. So that's just a cool feature that adds to the car. And then last but not least, you're going to have the AC controls. You can adjust the temp, adjust the fan speed. That's just pretty much a simple look at the IO6 radio system. Thanks for watching.